Receiving your content. You are now live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. With me, your host, Sir Sick, and my beautiful assistant, Popping her pills so her spine doesn't explode, Mrs. Sick. How are we all doing today? Sorry we're a little bit late. We got caught up watching Meme Review because PewDiePie is actually genuinely kind of awesome.
Yeah, and you should sub to him.
You should subscribe. Yeah, we'll join the bandwagon. If you're listening to this and you're not subscribed to PewDiePie, you fucking do that shit. He's actually genuinely entertaining. And as I've said many times before, I liked him before he was cool, when he was still screaming at not Fortnite. He doesn't play Fortnite. The other one, Amnesia videos. Still genuinely entertaining, if you like that sort of stuff. But yeah. What have we even been up to this week? I cannot remember for the life of me.
Your father, first one at week.
Did he come?
He came on Monday.
Right, yeah. My brain is telling me that he's been since we've... No, he came directly after the stream. It's very, very strange. Saw my dad after a minimum of 5 years, probably
7, 8 years, isn't it?
I think it's 6 or 7, but it's a while, regardless, and super fucking weird. My brother was there as well, and it was just odd.
He hasn't seen me in 18 years.
No, yeah, my brother hasn't seen him in a very fucking long time. Although they have spoken, and yeah, this tiny little 60-year-old man who used to be my fat old dad, and obviously bigger than me because I got big after he left it. But yeah, he's just this tiny little old man. He even fell asleep while he was sat on my couch at like 9 o'clock in the evening or something like that. It was super fucking weird. It's very, very strange to see someone who's technically so important to your life. You know, I wouldn't exist without him, and yet basically don't know anything about him. What?
I'm cleaning you.
Don't fuck. You're not a fucking bonobo? I don't know.
Bonobo?
I'm just thinking of that fucking. I'm just stuck in the Australian Rick and Morty thing. What's that town called?
Bendigo.
Bendigo. We've got to get to Bendigo, Morty. If you don't like Rick and Morty, you'll probably like the Australian thing. Fucking, I mean, it depends how into that sort of comedy you are. I very much am, and it's fucking amazing. They should definitely replace the normal series with that. Yeah, I mean, not a huge amount has happened in the last week. I've spent even more time trying to set up to get streaming going, and every time I want to stream, I feel fucking sick as a dog, so I really need to get that shit sorted out. Good day, Barry.
Barry.
And greetings. Tip da. That's what that says, right? Yeah. So, if we run out of shit to talk about this week, we've had a lot of fun just... Mrs. Sick has been reading Florida Man stuff at me. So we thought...
I only read you a couple that I found funny.
Yeah.
But yesterday on my D&D thing, we were just reading one after the other and we couldn't stop laughing at it. So I thought it might be funny to do on here.
So we'll... If and when, and it's definitely when, would have had Ed on, but I think he might be incapable of talking, and also he... I don't know, he's terrible at communication. And that's definitely his own fault. So screw that guy. Yeah, so not a huge amount has happened. These are never particularly interesting. I say this every single fucking time. Like, I'll be sat there and I'll be looking at the stream and it gets 1,000 views over a few days. And I'm like, why though? Like, I genuinely don't understand what the appeal of this is. I don't consider myself a hugely interesting person. Mrs. Sick doesn't consider herself a hugely interesting person.
Dude, I don't do anything.
Maybe it's our dynamic, but I don't know. I don't get it. But if you like it, that's pretty cool, and I quite.
So say you should put a ring on it.
If you like it, you should put a ring on it. Oh, fucking hell! Wasn't I singing Beyonce?
You were making Beyonce references to me earlier when we were walking around Tesco.
I did tell all the single ladies to put their hands up. Oh, oh, oh. What's the other one? Oh shit! What the fuck is that song?
Grey.
Grey?
Grey.
Grey. Gravy.
Gravy.
Well, yeah, definitely. What the fuck? Sessic, lady sick, slante. Is that a foreign greeting? I've got to assume that's a foreign greeting.
Slanty?
Slante.
Slanty?
Slanty. Miffed up.
Miffed off. It's not miffed up.
Yeah, nobody gets miffed up. That sounds like a euphemism for pregnancy.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Can't believe it. Forgot my condom this week and the missus only goes and gets miffed up. Jesus. Can't believe I fucked that shit up. What's up, Chase Alex? I'm just going to call you Alex because why? Why the chase? It's Irish for cheers. I'm going to have another look at that then and see if I... Yeah, slanty. I thought Irish for cheers was...
I don't know, it depends how many...
Well, I'm a kid bags. Army ballads. That's cheap.
Army ballads.
I messed up twice. That's the skills.
Hey, that's my slogan.
That's your tagline and your brand. I messed up twice, at least.
Well, I've got twins, so...
Oh my God, you really did mess up twice. Oh, double. Oh, it's Gorgonite here. I did not spot him. I feel bad now. Stop mocking the dirty Irish. I'll mock the clean ones then. They're the ones that... Hello, I'm Irish. I'm very much an Irish man. Listen to my Irish drawl. Indeed. Quite. Ah, those fucking clean Irish. Fuck those guys, yeah? Gorgonite. Shalom. Shalom, brother. Oh my God. We're a big fan of, what the fuck's he called?
I'm going to give you a minute.
I don't know what he's called. I have no idea what he's called. It's not in my brain. It's not rattling around. He's the Jewish character from Peaky Blinders. And that's all I can remember.
See, as soon as you started saying that, I can't remember what it's called now.
You see, that's why you don't hide things from me. Because I'll infect you with brainlessness.
I just started remembering me wearing my blanket going up to you saying shalom.
Oh, your big thick blanket over your shoulders. Oh, you fucking dick.
I look like a preacher in it.
You said, don't I look like a Hasidic Jew? I was like, not really. You're just wearing a blanket. Fuck's sake. Tom Hardy? That's the actor. What's the name of the character?
Oh, fucking hell.
Just looking it up now.
Yeah, I have to.
But I really, really like him. Alright, treacle. Just this incredibly cockney Jew is an absolutely cracking character.
Loads of people have put it in Peaky Blinders Jew.
Fuck's sake.
It's got Solomons. There we go.
Solomon.
Alfie Solomons.
Yeah. Oh, he's great. I would fuck that
I
voice.
like Tom Hardy as an actor though as well. He plays it really well.
Doesn't he play Bane?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Is that his voice
Stay
or
a
is that
while and
someone
listen, Batman.
Deckard Bane, man. Oh, so the most important news of the day is we've just discovered something that science, archaeologically, all the different things, that's how you say that. archaeologically,
What?
like scientism.
What have we discovered?
We discovered an important fact about reality.
Did I forget?
You'll understand when I say it. It's not a sheath.
Oh, right.
It's a sword lid. Much like a pen lid. Or a knife lid. You know, whichever. Oh, fucking hell. I was in bed this morning, one of the kids walks in and she's you know, Mrs. Sick is a bit of a weirdo. Weirdy beardy magic liker on occasion.
I have.
Not quite so into
I
it than
have
you
a
used to be.
dagger.
And she has I'm trying to explain why you would just have a dagger sat on a shelf for no reason. I'm trying to make it seem like you're actually less weird because just having a dagger sat on a shelf.
Yeah, but I am weird, so.
Yeah, but if you just had a dagger sat on a shelf, I'd be pretty
Yeah, but
fucking
it's not
unsettled.
just a dagger. It's next to a statue of Baphomet, so it works.
Exactly, it's fine. I mean, I knew this guy. He was quite the player. It's this pretty handsome dude, and he used to shag around a lot. And I remember the story he had about. Yeah, I went to this girl's house and slept with her, and I looked over on a bedside table, and she had this fucking massive knife. I was like, all right, then I guess she's just like wants to protect herself a knife. And then like halfway through, she said, "Can you stop? Can I cut you with my knife?" And it was just like, nope. And I thoroughly
Hang on
agree
a second,
with that.
I have to answer this. No, Gorgonite, I don't think wearing a blanket makes me a Jew. I said it makes me look like.
Yes, it's not that kind of stupid. It's a different kind of stupid.
I don't put it on and go, oh my god, I need to eat kosher. I don't do that.
Sword lid, amazing. Yeah. So yeah, she has a dagger on a little shelf that I put up. Well impressed with myself.
Yeah, it's not
That's
the
the
fucking
first
point.
shelf that I ever
It's
put
not
up.
the fucking point.
It's not the point. Kid walks in, points at the knife, says, "Oh, that's Daddy's." And it's like, "Oh no, you know, I have swords as well." Yes, they are a katana, a wakizashi, and a tanto. Yes, apparently I'm a weeb for owning those swords, but whatever. They're cool. Swords are cool. Fuck you.
Yeah, so why you haven't
But I don't-
having a dagger?
I'm not having a go at you for anything.
You see, oh, people think you're weird for having a dagger, but I'm okay having samurai swords.
Samurai swords is nerdy. Having a dagger just sat randomly in your house is a little bit terrifying. That doesn't say anything about like your hobbies. The fact that it's next to a Baphomet statue says something about your hobbies, makes it okay. If you've just got a big knife, big quite nasty looking knife, just sat in your house somewhere, you know, you're gonna fuck someone up.
Coconut.
Whee! Yeah, I knew that was coming. Anyway, yeah, so when she first talked about a sword in the bedroom, I assumed she meant mine. She didn't. She meant this dagger that's not that. It's a lot smaller than my swords are anyway. But yeah. So, oh no, that's not a sword. That's Mummy's, darling. And she like picked it up and.
Well, you know, I know what she's like. If I don't tell her what it is, there's a chance that she'll start playing with it when I'm not around. So I showed her what it was.
This is not for playing with.
Yeah, I took it out and I said, look, it's a knife, it's really sharp.
Well, they're not allowed in here without us in here anyway.
Yeah, and I took it out the sheath and she went, oh, it's got a lid.
Yeah. And I was in bed. I felt like death this morning. I felt really, really shit. I was like, oh, it's got a lid. And I was like, ah! Knife lid. Dead. I was so fucking happy. Knife lid. Never ever occurred to me that it's just like pen lid, knife lid. It's fucking perfect. I've never ever heard anybody refer to it like that. And it's just to me.
Someone mentioned, they said, well, it's more of a knife pocket.
That's lame though. Knife lid is so much better. It's just one of those things. It's like the special names they have for animals, like snakes, like snack, or Danger Noodle, or Murder Spaghetti is a particular favourite. I think my favourite name for snake is Murder Spaghetti.
I like Nope Rope. That's always a good one.
Rope. But to me, that knife lid is just a sword lid. It's so fucking perfect. It is the lid. Oh my god. Nope Rope. Yeah. Looks right up. Wow. There are people out there that think mountains are giants. They believe gold is found in the petrified veins. They call these mud fossils. And they even have videos on YouTube. Hey, you've got that shit? You fucking send that to me on the Twitters. Preferably via DMs so that people don't get spoiled. But, yeah.
Oh my god.
If anybody ever has anything like that's... When it comes to sending me stuff for me to do a video on or to look at or whatever, the best thing for me and my quote-unquote style or whatever the fuck you want to call it is something that's got lots of claims in it, preferably wrong ones, or, you know, they could be right about something and then do, therefore, insane thing. That's always a lot of fun. But, like, when people say, oh, this guy, blah, 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 and it's just this video that's just text on the screen for ages, I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Because I fucking hate reading other people's shit. If, once in a while, it's okay, but, that's like why, it's pretty much why I don't tend to do,
Because it makes it twice as long, because you have to record things twice.
Yeah.
And you've got other shit to do.
I mean, the videos take longer than they should already, considering how shite they are. I don't need to be spending twice as much time on it being useless. But, guns better than swords. What about gun swords? Final Fantasy VIII, FTW.
Don't squall this up in here.
Don't squall this up. What about a gun that shoots swords?
I'll give you that.
Yeah, exactly. That is So, a gun that is a sword would be a gun sword or a gun blade. But a gun that shoots swords would be a sword gun. I don't know why that tickles my... I would say intellectual fans. It's not intellectual, it's just fucking stupid, but I enjoy it. Oh.
A gun lance?
That is a thing, isn't it?
I just see, like, two people on horseback running towards each other with really long sticks with guns on their head trying to shoot each other. Also,
it's absolutely shit, but one of the things I spent my time doing, and I just want to...
Catapult.
Oh, the Catapult is my greatest invention. For those of you who don't know what a Catapult is, when we were in the process of building the perfect ethno-state, because ironically, thank you YouTube, when if you're really, really serious about getting rid of all the people that you don't want, you've got all the people that you don't want who are buried. And how do you get rid of them? Well, I came up with the most efficient solution, which is a catapult that's also a shovel. So you back it up into the ground. It digs under the ground, and then you launch it, and it will just fire the coffin straight across the sky. And the Catapult Pro is about 1,000 times the size and can fire cities. So, if you've got one that's particularly full of people that you don't like, fucking gone. Problem solved.
Into the Atlantic.
Yeah, perfect. I was particularly pleased with the concept of the Catapult. I can't remember if anybody ever drew one.
Probably.
But yeah. How the fuck did we get onto Catapults?
Because Cookie mentioned
I know, but I mean, gun swords, sword guns.
Catapults. Weaponry, I suppose.
Oh, I do enjoy weaponry.
Sick. What childhood trauma did you have?
What, in general? Or...
Being born's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that sucked pretty hard. I mean, I exist now, that sucks as well.
Yeah.
You know, life is trauma. There's even one where the flintlock's barrel was the sword, shit you not. Right, so it was a bladed barrel. I guess that would work. There's no reason that wouldn't... It doesn't need to just be a circular tube, does it?
Get Elon Musk to make it.
You'd struggle to stab someone, but then you just poke them with it and fucking
I know,
fire.
could you have like a flat gun that was against like a knife or something, or a sword?
A flat gun? What do you mean by flat gun?
So that it can be...
And now I've just got an image of a gun that fires buildings.
So it could be flat against a blade, but also still shoot projectiles.
I still don't know what you mean.
Like a gun that's flat against a blade.
So, what, a gun pressed against a blade?
How am I supposed to else explain this?
Well, all I'm seeing is a gun that's flat is like just a chunk of metal that just somehow fires bullets. That's when you say a flat gun, that's what I hear. That's what I see. Like it's not shaped like a gun, it's just a block.
You get a piece of aluminium and you say, oh shit, there's a bullet going out of it.
It's got walls that just fire bullets at you for no fucking reason.
This is a wild one.
The brick gun doesn't fire bricks. It just is. Just walk into a fucking post office.
I like the idea that houses just become ships. They start firing cannonballs at each other.
I mean, that's a fucking Monty Python sketch.
Is it?
Yeah. They fucking... They pilot... in The Meaning of Life, they pilot around accountancy firms. These giant fucking glass buildings. And, you know, because I think the idea came to the fore because... You know when they're building along the outside and then they have like a cover thing that's made of plastic and it'll billow in the wind.
Yeah, like sails.
I imagine that they saw that and went, what if buildings were boats?
I was about to suck on my vape then.
Well, normal non-jazz cigarettes don't make vape sounds.
How do you know? Okay.
I have smoked a pot. I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm with it. Great skit. So elaborate. The scaffolding. Yeah. And it's absolutely silly and ridiculous. But yeah, I do like the idea of just fighting with people. On the other hand... what is this film? There's a film coming up where they have cities that fight each other. I can't remember what it's called, but like London is one of the big ones because of course it fucking is. It's London, and these cities like roam around on wheels, and they eat other cities, and it's so fucking stupid that it might be amazing.
I don't know, that sounds pretty cool actually. Just conceptually, that sounds pretty good.
Mortal Engines, yeah, there you go.
That sounds pretty good.
I know that it's a book, and I think it might work better as a book because you can imagine something far more.
I like things that are very creative and weird.
The movie looks daft.
It
does.
That's one of my favourite words, daft.
Yeah, I mean, you claim that as a northern word, but I've known daft for fucking years.
Not the way I say it.
Daft. By gum, it's daft. Yeah, just because you say things wrong doesn't make it yours. And then she blew smoke in my face.
It's not smoke.
Oh, fuck off. That's not smoke. It's verb.
See, Gary knows me. He's a northerner.
Oh, Gary, does you speak the wrong too?
I'm going to go moving with Gary. He knows me.
Good. Get out. Lots of places have a north.
True.
No, that's from something. I think that might be. A Terry Pratchett quote.
I don't know.
I think it is. I think Death says it.
I'm not a Pratchett nerd like you are.
I'm not a Pratchett nerd. I've read like 5 books. He's got a lot more than that.
I've read 0.
Well,
I've watched films.
Then, okay, you're not a Pratchett virgin, and I'm pretty sure that line is in one of the films. So
Probably, yeah.
So fuck you, bitch. Duck dog. In that case, you might also want a ring gun.
I love a ring gun. That'd be amazing.
What? How would a ring gun work?
Pew pew. Like
Gun. See, in my head, fires rings.
You know, like Sonic.
I was thinking more like wedding rings. So, do you? Fucking hell! This wasn't worth it. My finger's fucked. Man, doesn't ring a bell, and I've read all the Pratchett. I'm sure that's a line. Lots of places have a north. Someone said the line is like, he's from the north. Oh, no, it isn't. It's a fucking Doctor Who line. And it's the Christopher Eccleston Doctor Who. Oh yeah, 10th Doctor, others. Yeah. Lots of places have a north. It does sound like a Terry Pratchett line, though. I will say that.
What, you mean back when Doctor Who was good?
Yeah. I don't know about a lot of people. Like, I can get people not liking Doctor Who, whatever. And I can get people really liking Doctor Who, again, whatever.
Yeah, I like it.
I
found it weird that your mum got me...
random Doctor Who nonsense.
Yeah, like, Doctor Who merchandise. And I was like, not that into it. I like watching.
Occasionally I'll watch the show. David Tennant definitely said it in Doctor Who. Yeah. But...
Yeah.
What?
We all learned anything today, so they should design ring guns.
My wife's favourite Doctor is Eccleston. Yeah, my favourite... You know, people talk about, especially, like, much older people say, my Doctor was whoever, Tom Baker or...
My mum says Tom Baker was hers.
Yeah. Tom Baker, who is still fucking amazing, let's be fair. Although much better in Little Britain. Britain.
Yeah.
Britain was once a farm for eggs. Say some completely fucking mental shit. But yeah, Christopher Eccleston, like I hadn't watched, apart from the tiniest amount of fucking the old ones, because they didn't interest me. They weren't very good, and I was more of a Star Trek nerd. I say that I like Star Trek. I wasn't that fucking into it. Again, like I'm not that into anything.
Like I would say that my Doctor would be David Tennant, but more I think about it, it's less about the Doctor and it's more about the situations he was in at that time. Because the best episodes were the ones that I liked had David Tennant in.
I think Eccleston had some pretty decent episodes, and I think Tennant had better episodes.
The only one I remember with Eccleston is the mannequin one, because I don't like mannequins.
That's the first one.
Yeah, I don't like mannequins.
Well, he's the one who introduces... Oh, I don't know if he introduces Cassandra, but certainly introduced me to Cassandra.
Yeah, that was a good one as well, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the end of the world.
Yeah.
I think that might be the second episode,
the second one.
Yeah, Eccleston, he was good. I mean, he's an actor I've always really liked. He did this...
Star Trek is my shit, though.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Star Trek.
I really love Star Trek.
But, again, like, I would never, ever wear a Starfleet uniform.
No, I wouldn't.
Or any shit like that.
Like, I like it, but I'm not in love with it.
I'm not having sex with it. Unless, of course, Patrick Stewart were to burst through my window.
With his grey, hairy chest.
Like, who is that guy?
Sick.
Well,
Ravage me.
It's got 6 shaved into his chest.
Struck my head sick.
What the fuck is that the Cadbury's milk tray man. I think he had a name other than that. These fucking stupid set of adverts, but they were great. Where he would break into women's houses and give them milk tray.
Ducat did nothing wrong.
Do you know what?
I can't remember the dairy milk thing. Is this before my time?
Wasn't dairy milk. It was Cadbury's milk tray. Not the same thing, bitch.
I don't know. Chocolate's chocolate to me. I don't really care. As long
Do you
as
know
it
what?
tastes
With the cat did nothing wrong. I find myself as I get older. Deep Space Nine might very well be my favourite.
I understand him a lot more. Like I watched episodes when I did a homework in college, and I just always thought he was a bit of an asshole.
You always find yourself wanting to destroy all the Bajorans, don't you? just a little genocide of some planet.
And now it's just sort of like, I can understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, he's still a dick.
Oh, I mean, he's insane. I mean, that's kind of the point. But, yeah. If I might give a recommendation, you should watch My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I've seen My Little Pony.
Article on the milk tray guy.
I have... Article on the milk tray guy. I don't think there'd be any articles. I don't know. I love Stargate SG-1.
Oh, yeah, I really like Stargate.
But you can't cosplay as it because you're just dressed in a military uniform and then you just look like a bit of a cunt. and I don't cosplay. I might cosplay as myself at some...
today when we were waiting for the taxi and he said that, alright, okay, the license plate is Jaffa. And I was like, Creek, Jaffa.
I didn't hear that.
Did you?
No. I was thinking Jaffa Cakes.
I was hugging you at the time when I said it.
Jaffa Creek! Oh, man.
It is sort of like inbuilt into me as SG.
Ah, yes, MLP Francis does acid. Good kid show. To be fair, though, the Bajorans really did deserve everything they got. I mean, I definitely dislike what's-her-face. What's she called? The fucking... The bitch. Bitch face. Nurse Ratched. There we go.
Nurse Ratched.
I hate Nurse Ratched in fucking Deep Space Nine.
Yeah,
she's a bitch.
she's sort of typecast as being a fucking cunt, so...
Oh, but she's such a smug cunt. She's just
that's what she's supposed to be, though. That's what she gets.
I'm such a nice person. Oh, I pray for you. Oh, you're gonna fucking hell, bitch. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna get my big dick and smack you in the face. It's like, Jesus Christ, woman, calm down. What about Helsing?
Oh, you watched the abridged, don't you?
Yeah, well, that just...
I want to watch the anime. Like all
I've watched a bit of the anime.
I watched a teeny tiny bit ages ago on the anime channel. And it was only like one episode though, so...
Helsing Abridged. Yeah, like, that ended today. If anybody doesn't know, I mean, that might make people run away and go watch that instead.
Numbers go down.
Just 2 people. Yeah, we watched it already. Pretty good. Oh, man. If you've watched the original Helsing, what they do instead of what is actually in the thing, that made me laugh so fucking hard. It's so simple. Such a simple little change to that particular bit. And you'll know what I mean when you see it. And it's perfect. And it's so much better. That's the thing about Team 4-Star, is they...
What the fuck? Pinkie Pie skinning Dash and wearing her face? See, this is why I don't want the kids on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually stopped the kids going on YouTube because Netflix is way more wholesome. And actually coherent most of the time. It's quite... That's the biggest problem. Like, YouTube fucking kids is just as fucking and I don't want to sound like an alt-right piece of shit, but degenerate as fuck. You know, people just put on the most insane shit, and it's just
really dumbed down, sort of pointless.
It's either
crap.
dumbed down and pointless crap, or it's really fucked up. Like,
yeah.
when you think about it for a split second.
Like them playing like games where Elsa gets pregnant and you're helping her give birth to a baby and things like that, and you're just like, okay.
But before that, you like pop in the spots on a pregnant belly or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? I mean, those games are toxic too. We don't really let them play Roblox anymore because that shit was cancer.
Yeah.
It's like Minecraft, as much as everybody doesn't like it, is at least curated enough in their online servers that they have immediate access to, that I'm happy for them to explore the world. In fact, there's a game mode in one of the Minecraft things which I think is fucking ace. One of the kids, there's this you get this map, and it's maybe 100 by 100 and 100 up square grid, like a block space.
Oh, you mean the Master Builders thing?
Yeah, Master Builders. And they give you a theme, and then you have to build to that theme. And just watching one of your children do something that you didn't even fucking think of yourself. Like it goes, oh, the other day it was like the Nether. And my brain instantly went, I'll just put netherrack blocks down and fucking fill the thing with lava. And she starts building a wither skeleton. I'm like, you clever little bastard. I'd never thought of that. And I think she won that one.
Yeah, she won that one.
And it's like, she's so excited.
She gets so excited when she wins things.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons that she keeps losing is because she either gives people super poop or amazing, even if it's just okay, if it's even remotely within the theme. She's like, that's super good, yeah.
Yeah, she either gives extreme thumbs up or extreme thumbs down to everything that she votes on the other people's thing. So she ends up wondering why she loses.
Yeah, so trying to teach her the
that you're allowed to put things.
There is middle ground.
Yeah.
It's such a thing as middle ground.
But yeah, it's really creative, and it's sort of like, because it gives her a little bit of structure in how, and like, so she has to, instead of just creating anything like they usually do in the flat worlds in Minecraft, like this one gives her an idea of what she should build, and she comes out with the most amazing ideas a lot of the time. And she's so quick to build things now.
Her ability to basically, I'm gonna get a hold of some computer-aided design program. I don't know if anybody knows of something a little bit more simplistic than actual CAD, because that's going to take a while for her to learn. But something that would be a good stepping stone, because I think Minecraft is. Someone put it. Minecraft secretly teaching people computer-aided design since whenever it was released, and I thought that's not a terrible point. And
she really likes stuff to do with building, though.
Yeah.
Like when you're cleaning the computers out and stuff, she's really curious about where the bits go and everything.
Mocking Monica, like Blender is fine because it's free, but it's not like that easy to use. I mean, she's the kind of kid though that I could probably leave her there. Like when I was, I mean, she's a lot like me, like scarily like me. I used to sit there when I'd go to my grandparents' house, and my grandparents' house was the most boring fucking place on earth. But they had a computer. And so and it had CorelDRAW and Paint on it. Or we might have had CorelDRAW at home, something like that. But there were Paint applications, there was drawing applications, and I would spend hours fucking about with them and learning the little tricks and tips, and I would draw these
Someone
fucking...
said Fusion 360.
I mean, I remember it. Something that a 5-year-old could use. That's what I'm looking for. I know there's... I
don't know, she's quite good at computers, though.
I guess she could probably figure shit out, at least to an extent.
As long as she's got guidance with anything, she picks things up so quickly, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably try something. Here's some chums to get her. I couldn't read that. Damn it! I need something that shows me the fucking things where I can actually read them. God damn it! I imagine it was something to do with some chuffs and getting the software. So anyway, thanks, Object of Hate. Yeah, I do. I would like to get her sort of the ball rolling on that. Like, her sister's very creative in physical sense. She loves drawing with pens and papers and shit.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah,
I
like making things on computers.
Like, I'm okay with a graphics tablet, but I'm not happy about it.
But as you get better, you'll learn. Mm-hmm. But
she keeps asking me as well. So when I'm a grown up, can I draw like you, Mummy? And I'm like, yeah, if you want.
If you want to be shit.
You show me how to draw like a grown up. And then recently she started colouring in the lines on things, and she's convinced that she's convinced herself. I draw like a grown up now. I colour in the lines.
God, I know so many grown ups who can't colour in the lines, including myself. Unity 3D and set her list. Basically anything that has a semi-simplistic, an interface that makes some sense would probably do the trick. Pardon me. Anyway, we've been going for 40 minutes now, and I've had this. The first one is perfect because it's essentially what Mrs. Six.
Reason they're like a mesh of both adorable and annoying at the same time. It's like, oh, I love you. You're a piece of shit.
Stop blowing that fucking whistle, please. Can you blow that whistle somewhere? Yeah, it's great that it makes that noise. Can you stop? Anyway, I don't know what Scratch is, but yeah, I might download. You can download Blender on Steam now, so they have their own Steam.
Yeah, I've been thinking about gift ideas for them. Maybe get her something like that.
Maybe. I also want to give them The Sims just so they can build houses because they'll probably enjoy that.
I think they'd be really good at building houses as well.
Anyway, God, Christmas, man.
Oh, please, Cookie. I really appreciate it.
Can ask around in the art Discord if anyone knows a simple to learn program like that. Yeah. Well, Krita's drawing.
Don't forget to.
Does Krita have 3D applications to it? You don't know.
I don't think it does.
I know some have them hidden. I know Blender technically works as a photo editing program if you want to use it. I think it's relatively simple compared to something like Photoshop, but yeah. Anyway.
Florida man.
Florida man vapes semen. And that's it. There's not even more to that. Florida man vapes semen. I'm assuming that's him.
Yeah, I like his face there because he's just like, I made a terrible mistake.
Is that him vaping the semen?
Yeah, I think so.
How does that even work?
I don't know. Semen doesn't usually taste nice.
Florida man accused of attacking girlfriend with banana. Why did I do that? She's barely dead at all. All that happened is I broke my banana. Oh man. Florida man, world shittest superhero. Florida man on drugs kills imaginary friend and turns himself in.
Oh my god! Oh, he looks like the girls when they get told off.
If they'd make that a face, I'm definitely killing their imaginary friends. That is actually genuinely adorable. And easily one of the least fucked up things Florida Man has done. So I'm
Oh God, he looks. Can we move on? He looks really sad.
okay, fine. Florida Man tries to pawn stolen jewelry at store managed by woman whose home he just robbed. Oh, we've got some words here. I imagine the EU's going to come along and shit all over this, but what the fuck ever. Some criminals are just dumb, others have incredibly bad luck. 33-year-old Nathaniel Coleman of... I'm not saying that. He pulled off what seemed like a successful home robbery and made off with thousands of dollars worth of jewelry, but then made the cosmically doomed accident of trying to pawn off the stolen goods at a store managed by the woman who owned the home he had just robbed. Coleman walked into Marilyn's boutique on the 200 block of blah 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 blah. He started showing the store manager the goods he was looking to sell, but the woman realised that they were suspiciously identical to items from her own jewellery collection. God damn. So I imagine she called the police, and hilarity ensues. Deputies. Florida man high on flacker tries to break into jail to visit friends and gets stuck on the fence. Scaled fence became entangled in razor wire. Oh my god. What is flacker? You'll have to let me know, chat. I know that you do all the drugs, so you will be the expert.
Now it'll end up just being like caffeine or something.
Suspiciously identical. I think they she said fucking. They're like, we can't put that. Let's just put suspiciously. The razor wire is not a joke.
Synthetic drug.
It's just an okay. Is it similar to anything?
Is that the one that makes people put basically is it bath salts? Is that what it's called as well?
I don't fucking know. Anyway, moving on. It's not like it's important. Wait, what? Wait, in case you missed it, another Florida woman... What the fuck? Alright, they're cutting Florida off. Florida man attacks mom's boyfriend with samurai sword over missing shrimp. I mean, yeah. Okay, that is super annoying. Don't do that, because that's impossible to fucking read. Florida, a man arrested for calling 911 after his cat was denied entry into a strip club.
No, like, depends what he was planning to do with the cat, I suppose. Is it like you going in just for a joke and saying, I'm stroking the pussy? What?
You're not going to let me bring my pussy in. Florida man dials 911 and demands a ride home to change his underwear. Moron. Is that the writer? That's where the writer's name usually goes. I'm a moron. I'll write this. Drunk Florida man tries to use Taco as ID after his car catches fire at Taco Bell. What? Why does he... Whose car catches fire and the first person that comes up to him and says, hey motherfucker, no burning cars around here. Where's your ID? That doesn't seem fair. Tacos are not recognised as legal forms of identification in the state of Florida. Insert bad joke about immigration laws here. Matthew Faulkner found out the hard way after he passed out drunk in the drive-thru of Jensen Beach Taco Bell and his car caught fire. Holy shit. The incident occurred in the early morning of October 1st in Jensen Beach. According to the blog Off the Beat, Faulkner 30 had apparently decided to make a run for a blah 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 blah. Florida man hits boyfriend with plate for listening to too much Alanis Morissette. That seems reasonable.
Yeah, that's reasonable, yeah.
Yeah, moving on. Randy Zipperer allegedly stabs brother after macaroni and cheese goes missing. Again, reasonable. Looks like this guy wasn't using his noodle. Oh my god, look at that face. That is the face of a man called Randy Zipperer who stabs people for missing pasta. Christ almighty. Florida man robs gas station, leaves job application with identifying information behind. That is amazing. At least you're going to remember them. Fucking hell. Just, Florida men are clever. Report, man strips naked after claiming to be a monkey outside 7-Eleven.
Oh, you have to read this. This is a good one.
Oh, is it? Daytona Beach, which I'm assuming is Florida. A man in Daytona Beach called police from a 7-Eleven convenience store, and when an officer arrived at the scene, Dalen Holloman, 20, would not explain why he called authorities, according to an arrest report. The report states that the Holloman was taken outside and the officer asked him several questions, including, "What's going on? Who are you? Where are you from?" He replied, "I don't know," to all of the questions except one. When the officer asked Holloman, "How do you know?"
Oh, what?
What do you know? He replied, "I know I'm a monkey." The officer then said Holloman removed all his clothing to prove to the officer he was a monkey, and not a human, since the officer stated that humans wear clothes. God damn. Oh, that's not from Florida man Twitter. Hardware store discards 15 feet of carpet after Florida man rolls himself up in it and pees. Oh, that's so sad face for that company. Florida man dies in meth lab explosion after lighting farts on fire. That's really sad.
Read what it says.
A 37-year-old man is dead after his trailer home was destroyed in a meth lab explosion caused by him lighting up Blue Angels to amuse his wife. Dave Weasel. That's the writer. Hi, I'm Dave Weasel. I write articles about Florida men. Drunk man punched girlfriend's father and bit a boat captain after getting caught having sex in the bathroom on a cruise. Surely you just brag. Pleasure cruise to the Florida Keys ended in handcuffs for the 24-year-old man who police say punched his girlfriend's father and bit the boat captain after getting caught having sex in the bathroom. Robert Bubba, of course, Martin of East Naples was charged with misdemeanor disorderly intoxication and battery in connection to the incident. An engineer on the Key West Express, a boat that operates between Marco Island and Key West, said he was approached by some passengers at around 7:15 p.m, telling him that they had heard a couple getting frisky in the men's restroom. The crew member notified the father of Martin's girlfriend, who marched to the bathroom in a bid, I assume that's supposed to say, to put a stop to the tryst. Naples Daily News reported. According to an arrest report, arrest report from the father said he pulled his daughter away from the 24-year-old man, who then turned aggressive, pushing the older man and taking a swing at him. The father threatened and boat crew members attempted to subdue Martin, who allegedly threatened to kick the expletive out of all of them. I assume it's something like that. Florida man arrested for twisting 2-year-old boy's nipples off. Whoa! That's fucking amazing. How does one pull off a child's nipples? I'm a shit. An inappropriate game of titty twister has led to tragedy in Newport Richey, Florida. 28-year-old Thomas Matheson was arrested Tuesday night after twisting a 2-year-old boy's nipples so hard they actually came off. Oh, that poor little bastard. According to Bay News 9, Matheson was charged with watching the boy while his mother was off at work. Matheson admitted to playing rough with the shirtless boy. Don't play with shirtless boys, rough or otherwise. But after he squeezed and pulled on the boy's nipples, he apparently didn't realise that he had literally pulled the skin off, or so he told police. You thought you were being clever. You thought, oh, yeah, I'm hurting you, I'm hurting you, I'm hurting. Oh, fuck. You're an idiot. Florida man calls 911 over missing beer so many times he gets arrested. Genius. That's the way to do it. Did he ever find his beer? Carlos Buenos first claims that his wife threw out his brew. Then he claims a strange woman stole a few. Either way, cops told him the situation wasn't as dire as he thought. Just go buy some more fucking beer, Jesus Christ. Sex delay extends night-long standoff with police on Jacksonville's west side. A woman who told police she preferred sex to surrender was arrested Thursday after she and a man she was with refused to come out of a mobile home on Jacksonville's west side. SWAT team called to the 9700 block of No Road to apprehend a felon Wednesday night, forced its way into the residence and arrested Leon Hun and Ryan Patrick Bautista shortly after 4 a.m. the next day, according to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Michael, who was wanted in September for a fatal shooting, fucking hell, was also arrested on an armed robbery warrant. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck me. Okay. Florida man butt dials 911. His murder plot accidentally recorded. Well, amazing.
Well done.
I mean, that's not even... What?
You might as well keep going down.
Okay. Florida man charged with DUI in his motorized wheelchair. A man was held on $5,000 bond Wednesday after he was arrested.
$5,000?
Hey. He did a DUI. I mean, you're not supposed to do that shit drunk. Drunk in charge of a vehicle. Just, yeah. Accused Florida man says his cat downloaded child porn, not him. Yeah.
Filthy felines.
Fucking... Florida man calls 911 80 times to demand Kool-Aid, hamburgers, and weed. A South Florida teenager is in jail after he played doctor with real patients for the second time in just over a year, authorities say. You little twat. I mean, he pulled it off. He's got a good doctor look going on. But fucking hell, don't pretend to be a doctor. I think that's it, actually. Is that? I thought it was 25. Apparently it's just 24. But yeah, don't go to Florida, everyone. It's a fucking crazy fucking place. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know how one location on the planet seems to have a preponderance of idiots. I mean, yes, Edinburgh is from there.
I think it's just... like, you get stories elsewhere as well. It's just Florida man happens to be the most popular.
Well, I mean, I imagine it had to come from somewhere. And I think there must be at least slightly more common. Or perhaps.
What if the Earth was flat only in Florida?
Florida is flat. Flat-headed. I'm convinced the Disney company put something in the water that... I mean, they are close to that much magic, and it's got to have some sort of...
Is that what you claim it is?
So sick is my bedtime story in the form of an audiobook about Florida man. What was it you said? Florida man. Not all heroes smoke meth.
No, Kerp said, Florida man, the hero we didn't ask for and don't need. And I said, not all heroes do use meth.
Yeah. Florida man, friendly neighborhood Florida man, smoke some meth anytime. Ask for weeds on 911. Look out! Here comes Florida man. Florida man. Florida man. Not so friendly Florida man chases a couple in a car park. Calls them gay for seeing his cock. Look out! Here comes Florida man. Don't quit your day job. I am the world's best singer, and that's no lie. I used to be able to sing, but I don't think I can anymore. I think too much being old. Which is why I just don't try anymore.
That's your problem.
A belly has fucking the three tenors. Fucking Pavarotti. Do you think his belly was a problem? Or do you think it added to his...
Yeah, but are you opera singer? No, fuck you.
If only you knew.
And he got his power from his beard. So...
As I'm sat here with the best beard you've ever seen.
Best beard.
Don't you fucking air quotes at me, you cunt. Oh, Florida is a magical place. It's so easy to say I used to be able to. It's like flat earth. No proof available. I did used to be able to. That's more of a... I have no confidence in my ability to sing anymore. I used to have some confidence.
As you get older, you get more anxious.
Yeah. I can sing quite well when I'm on my own. And then as soon as someone enters the room...
I've heard you, and then I come in.
And the tone just fucking breaks. As soon as I know someone can hear me singing, I can't sing anymore. It's the most fucking irritating thing you've seen in your life. And the exact same thing happens when I record myself. It's really fucking bad. Show us the beard. No, you'll probably jerk off to it. Like, even if you weren't planning to, you'll see it and be like, well, now I have to jerk off.
Well, I wasn't planning to, but since it's there...
I'm not that into beards, but fucking hell, that's a beard. Maybe you could sing for Go Compare. I'm not an arsehole. Repeat after me. Do, re, mi, so, fa, si, la, ti, do. Okay? I'm not going to sing that, am I?
Repeat after me. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. La, ti, do. Despacito.
Repeat after me. Despacito. Like remote start of the record from away. Someone would have to sneak up on me while I'm happy on my own, and then maybe... But I'm still not confident it would actually sound any good.
Yeah, but like I can't even do that because you get really fucking suspicious anytime I put my phone near you. You're like, what are you doing? Like,
Well,
I'm like, nothing. I just put my phone down. You no, but what are you doing? Like...
You have a track record of taking photos of me, and now you've even had a go at me for suspecting you of doing stuff. When you've been doing stuff, and you had this big fucking diatribe at me. Oh, you should trust me, and blah, 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 blah. And then you went, I look round, and there's fucking a bunch of photos of me, like, you absolute shit. She's a terrible person. Help me. Send help. Madame Sick should put a secret voice-activated recorder in the bathroom.
Why in the bathroom?
I'll just pee on it.
All you'll hear is the girls singing on the toilet, which is a bit weird.
That would actually be amazing, though.
They love singing on the toilet.
It's because it echoes.
They just go A, B, C. 1, 2,
Am
3.
I saying that my wife is a flat earther? No. If she was that retarded...
You don't have a wife.
Well, that's true. But if Mrs. Sick was that retarded, it would be rape.
Who's Madam Sick? And who's Dame Sick?
These are all names for you.
No,
they're
they're not.
trying to be cute.
No, they're not.
there aren't other women. If you find Madame or Dame Sick on Twitter, you're going to start harassing them, aren't you? Who are you?
See,
Why are you called that?
I went with Mrs. Sick.
Because that's what I chose.
Because we're a couple, and if I went for Miss Sick, right? The way I say is Miss Sick. So it's like saying, oh, Miss Sick.
Oh, look at Miss Sick. It's fucking everywhere.
Yeah, look at my sick. That's what it sounds like. So
Mrs. Sick has a stop in it.
Fraulein.
Fraulein Sick. Oh my god. Miss Sick in it. Yeah. Yeah. So it's past 12 now, and I think you've had enough. I think you've had enough of this nonsense.
Cookie, shh.
Cookie, you know.
She's saying it. She spelt my name wrong as well. It's with a CH, not an S, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Not Cheryl. Cheryl Pringle. Yeah, I'm gonna end this fucking travesty. Because mostly I want to go to bed. We've got to get the kids up in the morning. God, I hate being a grown-up. God, I can't wait until they send themselves to school. That'll be fucking amazing. I just sleep all the time. And occasionally just get up and vomit out one of my terrible videos.
There you go. Have this puke. That's for you.
I mean, that's already what happens as far as they're concerned. It's just that I'll be sleeping more. But yeah, thanks for coming, folks. I never actually did get to what I wanted to do was show. It's dumb, but I like it.
What?
I'm gonna try and stream on Twitch at some point next week, and I made this as a sort of in-betweeny thing, so that
Are you showing off your artwork?
It's not artwork. It's the dumb thing that I put together.
You want to show it because it's artwork.
It's not artwork. Fuck you. It's that.
I did some artwork. No.
So that there's no black screens between things.
I made some artwork. Don't at me.
Don't at me. Yeah, and I just like it. I was quite pleased with how silly it looks. But yeah, hopefully I will do a little bit of Twitch streaming next week. I'm gonna try. No promises, but I'm gonna try. But other than that, I'm gonna fuck off now. It's bedtime. It's past.
I'll make sure he does it.
Will you though? Will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you say you're going to do something for people, and then you go, oh, I can't be asked.
It's not about can't be asked. It's about, oh, I'm literally dying.
Then I'm going to say, no, go play a game.
All right. Thanks everyone for coming, and we will see you.
Gravy.
We will see you gravy time. Florida Man end stream. No, that doesn't make any sense. Bye.